what I do is I have these little signs around in the house, and I kind of see that as subliminal messaging for my family. And when they leave this home and they go out on their own, they will remember those things. And I call them being their ghost. So I know y'all heard that term from movies and stuff. I truly believe in being our children's ghost, and things stay with them. And sometimes putting a little sign up can help remind someone of those things that need to think, okay? So just as a hint. So you guys, I hope you stick around and see this sign. So see you in the craft room. So the first thing I did, guys, is I took off the seahorse because I really wanted this for my coastal decor, and I actually bought this sign at Rose's. I don't know if any of you have a Rose's, but I removed it with my putty knife, just scraped it off. I want to use this board because it'll be great, it'll be sturdy, and it'll last for a long time, and it can be easily reworked if I need to. Additionally, I'm going to have these puff letters, and I'm only going to need 5 of them, and I will paint them to match this. The way I'm going to lay out this sign is going to be a little bit different than ones you've seen. I'm going to do my surface white and do my outer part of my frame most likely black. Now, I painted my frame black, but I also took what was left on my brush and I just kind of brushed it all over the middle section. I'm going to take the white chalk paint and I'm just going to paint my board with hopes that this black will bleed through and just kind of be picked up a little bit and give it that really authentic, fashionable, smeared look. And it's going to have some gray in it. As you can see right here, it's going to pick up some of that black that's still just a little bit wet. But you may do your sign a whole other way and make it customized just for you and your style. And so I am not really concerned about how much of that black that this white catches or smears or pulls out, as long as I get the coverage onto my surface, because I do kind of want it to have that old distressed sign look. I painted these with a paint marker black, and I am just gonna go ahead and put them on there and see if it's gonna work out to where I can leave it this dark or leave this black, because I'm gonna do the writing in white. So I'm just kind of working it out, so to speak, and determining where I need to put my letters. And I do want to put them, I think I'll straddle them on this one piece here, and that is about the spacing and about where I need that. So I think once I put the first letter down and get it established, that'll give me my spacing that I'm going to need. Then it'll be a matter of just putting each one of them down through there and letting them be as straight as possible. And I'm just using the letter spacing as my guide. That's why I'm leaving this here, is so that I can use the ones that are on there as kind of my spacing guide. Because these are my longest ones, I always do those first because they are the most letters. I think I'm going to attempt to do these in my own handwriting. So I didn't like the black, and I went back and I did my frame white, and it looks so much better, guys. Now this is what else I'm going to do. Because I did the black shading, I'm going to take a gray pen, and I don't want to overpower my black and my white that I've got going on here. I just want to accentuate it. But these is the eyes, they just are just, I don't know, they need something. So I think that if I shade them a light gray on the opposite side, it's going to help it a little bit. Maybe even trace them. I'm just going to see what we come up with here and see what's going to work the best. Big difference. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and we'll be right back. All right, gang, I've got my sign ready, and I have a couple of ideas I want to add to this while I was at it. If any of you happen to have some of the wooden blocks from your children's toys, or you can still buy these were in the Target bull spot. So, you know what I'm thinking, right? You could put farmhouse or anything, but I'm actually thinking summer. You know, each season, like summer, before you speak, think. Fall, before you speak, think, and so on and so forth. Springs, winter, and put the seasons up there. And you could spell it with the wooden blocks. I love these things, and you could do matching colors, spell words, and of course it has a little drawing. So I can probably find a pumpkin in here for fall, a Christmas tree for Christmas, and so on and so forth. I think you guys get the idea. So that was one idea. The other idea came from Target Spot as well. So how about this one? These have a holder, and when I put this sign up, I'll put that holder atop of it, and I put the family, because this has the family in it and it has welcome in it. And family, before you speak, y'all get the idea, right? Isn't that cool? It's going to be so clever. This one says hello before you speak, da da da, or farmhouse before you speak, and so on and so forth. So you guys get the idea. Another thing that I'll change this thing out with seasons and stuff. So I just thought I'd offer that to you guys. You might like it too. Target Spot also had these. These are the wooden chalkboard blocks. They had the white and they had the black. So guess what? You could actually take the chalk and write it. Now, if you couldn't purchase these, guess what? You are a DIYer. You can make your own little squares. You could use the Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree, or you can make you some out of the chalkboard paper and paste that onto foam core board and write it in chalk. You can do it in magic marker, it doesn't matter, and make your own little sign header board to rest atop your sign. So I'm going to take some photographs of this and we're going to wrap it up. And that way you guys can see some of the different things that I do. And I'm going to be using all of these suggestions in the photographs. So please stay tuned for the slideshow and enjoy that. I have certainly enjoyed doing this sign with you. And here are the different ways that I set up the header to pose it. And guys, please tell me in the comment box what signs that you use in your home as subliminal messaging for your loved ones, or some sound advice. So before you speak, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And by all means, is it kind? I loved doing this sign with you guys, and I look forward to reading your comments and suggestions in the boxes below. Till the next DIY, this is Elizabeth. Over and out. Bye, guys.